If you're in need of quality new tires and have been searching the internet for a good deal, look no further than your local Big O Tires. For a limited time, when you buy 3 tires, you'll get the 4th free on select set of tires. And because we know that tires can be an unexpected expense, take advantage of no credit needed financing made easy. They work with multiple lending partners, so the financing is tailored to you. Remember that when you buy 3 tires, you'll get the 4th free. Only at your locally owned Big O Tires, the team you trust.
This is Trivia for Kids, where it's not just for adults anymore.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Trivia for Kids, the podcast. My name is Casey.
Mine is Ren.
And we are here again. Here we are again to bring you some trivia. Yes. Ren, we're going to start right out with getting to know our family better. Ren, what was our first pet?
A dog.
Oh, that was before you were, well, Quinn. So Dan and I had a dog, yes, when Quinn was born. That was probably her first pet. His name was Simon. He was a Vizsla. And then what was your first pet? Probably we had fish. Yeah, I was okay with betta fish at that point. And then you guys had a toad at one point.
And then we got a cat.
And then we got Clover. And then
me and Quinn and Brooks all got some fish.
Yep.
And then I got Rico.
And then we got
Squirt.
Rico. And then we have Squirt, which is a turtle. And Quinn has her betas. Brooks had betas. He had one named Dave. Then he got another one named Dave. When Dave 1 died, we got Dave 2. Now Dave 2 is not alive anymore either. So maybe we'll get a Dave 3 someday. I don't know.
I had 7 fish, and they were all like really small. And I named them all after Dude Perfect.
Right. You had 7 guppies, and they were like Cody and...
Yeah, and Ty ate like 3 of them.
One of Ren's guppies was real aggressive and just killed the rest of them. Yep. And then the guppy died, and now Squirt uses their aquarium tank.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have a turtle instead. I think my first pet as a child...
Was it a raccoon?
No, that wasn't my first one. That was definitely one. I think my first pet was a horse, actually. I had a horse named Hank when I was little. And we also had 2 cats. They were both black, and their names were Madonna and Modesta. Because there were these 2 older ladies that lived in our town, and they were sisters. And their names were Madonna and Modesta. And we named our cats after them. So those are probably mine. Okay, how about some jokes, Ren?
Sure.
All right, our first joke comes from listener Sienna.
Oh, thank you, Sienna.
Why do porcupines always win at hockey?
I don't know.
Because they have the most points. Yeah, they probably could win at basketball and football for that same reason. Volleyball, rugby, the whole thing. All right, our next joke comes from listener Royston.
Thank you, Royston.
He made this up. What did the chicken say after he did his first backflip?
I don't know.
Peck yeah! It's a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Our next joke comes from listener Julian.
Thank you, Julian.
Also made this one up. What did the robber raven have?
An egg.
A crowbar. You know, like a raven and a crow, and they're robbers, so they use it to break in. Those are some great jokes, everybody. All right. TT, time for trivia. Trivia time. Let's
get started.
Get this party on the go.
Here's how the show works. Trivia for Kids consists of 5 rounds with 7 questions each. We will announce the answers at the end of each round. Each new round will have a different category. After the 5th round, we will have the final exam, which will test you on the toughest questions we have covered in the previous rounds. Everyone ready? Let's get started.
Round number 1. The category is Super Mario. Question 1. What power-up gives Mario the ability to shoot fireballs? Question 2. What kind of animal is Yoshi? Question 3. What type of creature is Bowser? Question 4. What are the small mushroom-like creatures that serve Bowser? Question 5. What is it called when you can skip from one level to another in the Mario games? Question 6. What iconic item does Mario use to grow in size? Question 7. In the Super Mario Bros. Movie, what type of animals that inhabit an ice castle does Bowser invade at the beginning of the film? And now the round number 1 answers. Question 1. What power-up gives Mario the ability to shoot fireballs?
The one that looks like a fire. It's a fire flower.
The fire flower! Would you rather have fireballs or be able to fly?
Be able to fly.
Ooh, I think it depends on the land. Because sometimes you need the ability to fly to go up into the clouds to get like the coins and stuff. But sometimes the fireballs are real important because there's a lot of enemies to fireballs at. Question 2. What kind of animal is Yoshi?
A dinosaur.
Yoshi's a dinosaur. That is correct. Does he look like a dinosaur? Yeah, kind of. I don't know that I would have put him as a dinosaur, though. He sure is cute. I do love Yoshi. Question 3. What type of creature is Bowser?
Koopa Troopa.
Bowser is a Koopa. That is correct. Bowser is a large turtle-like creature known as a Koopa, often depicted with spikes and a spiky shell. He's actually the King Koopa, isn't he? Yep. Question 4. What are the small mushroom-like creatures that serve Bowser? You know what I'm talking about? They're kind of brown and they walk sideways and they have eyes but no mouth. Goombas! And you can smash them by jumping on them. Those are Goombas.
You could kick them or you could throw a shot at them.
Oh, maybe in a different game. I'm used to just playing like the original Super Marios where you just jump on them and squash them. I don't know about the kicking or the throwing. Question 5. What is it called when you can skip from one level to another in the Mario games?
I don't know.
It's called warping.
I never knew.
You've never warped? No? You don't really. You play Mario Kart. You can't warp in Mario Kart, but in the original Marios like Mario 1 and 3, you can warp. Question 6. What iconic item does Mario use to grow in size?
A mushroom.
A super mushroom!
And they also make you be faster.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're taller, so then your legs are longer, so you can probably run faster, too. That's true. Yep. Mushrooms. You should eat mushrooms. Maybe you'll grow. You don't like mushrooms. Question 7. In the Super Mario Bros. Movie, what type of animals that inhabit an ice castle does Bowser invade at the beginning of the film? Penguins! So he just goes in and he's like, this is my castle now, and he kicks them all out?
No, he just like keep them. He just gets the star from them. He steals it.
He steals the star from them and then he takes over the castle?
He broke the castle.
Ah, Bowser. He is the bad guy, isn't he? I love penguins. I think they should be able to live in the ice castle. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Round number 2. The category is crustaceans. Examples of crustaceans are crabs, lobsters, prawns, shrimp, and barnacles, among others. Question 1. What type of crabs do not make their own shells, but have adapted to occupy empty, scavenged mollusk shells to protect their fragile exoskeletons? Question 2. How many pairs of antennae do crustaceans have? Question 3. True or false? Crustaceans have gills and get oxygen from the water just like fish. Question 4. What do you call the process by which crustaceans shed their exoskeleton? Question 5. What is the most popular crustacean to eat in the world? Question 6. What is the fruit name of the crab that is famous for its ability to live both in water and on land? Question 7. What color do lobsters turn when they are cooked? And now the round 2 answers. Question 1. What type of crabs do not make their own shells, but have adapted to occupy empty, scavenged mollusk shells to protect their fragile exoskeletons?
What are they called?
They are called hermit crabs.
Hermit. Oh,
Yes, we found a hermit crab when we were in Florida once.
and Brooks put it in a bucket and then we had to release it.
Yeah, we let him go, right? Hermit crabs in the ocean, when they grow out of their current shells, they'll find an empty shell that somebody else had, and they'll use it as their own home, which is so cool. That's very unique. Most other crabs grow their own shell. Hermit crabs do not, so they have to go find one. Very cool. Question 2. How many pairs of antennae do crustaceans have?
Pairs, so that'd be 2. 1.
They have 2 pairs of antennae, so they have 4 antennae total. They are called the primary antenna and the secondary antenna.
Oh.
Question 3, true or false? Crustaceans have gills and get oxygen from the water just like fish.
2.
I would have said false, but the answer is true. I would think that since they don't look anything like fish, that wouldn't have been true, but it is.
I mean, like, you never hear of like a crayfish that goes to the top of the ocean to breathe.
Oh, good point. Like you
But
don't
they
see
stay on the ground.
right. You don't see lobsters or crabs popping up to the top.
You don't see shells floating around. So how else would
That's a very smart, way to get to the answer. Good job. Question 4. What do you call the process by which crustaceans shed their exoskeleton?
shedding?
Molting.
Molting.
Molting allows crustaceans to grow. They shed their old shell and form a new, larger one. Except for hermit crabs. They don't do that, which we just talked about.
I should have known that.
Question 5. What is the most popular crustacean to eat in the world?
Lobster.
The answer is shrimp.
Yes.
Lobster is probably arguably the most delicious crustacean to eat, but shrimp is the one that gets eaten most often. How do you prefer your shrimp? In a cocktail variety where you dip it in sauce and eat it, or like battered or coconut shrimp or barbecue shrimp, shrimp kebabs, shrimp scampi, shrimp and potatoes? That's from Forrest Gump. How do you like your shrimp?
No, I don't like shrimp.
You don't like shrimp at all?
You didn't know
Oh, I did know that. I like coconut shrimp. Or,
Coconut.
yeah, shrimp tempura with my sushi. Question 6. What is the fruit name of the crab that is famous for its ability to live both in water and on land?
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate crab. No.
Really?
No.
Oh.
The answer is the coconut crab.
Oh, I would not have guessed that.
Coconut crabs are the largest terrestrial arthropod and can climb trees to find food. This crab is worth Googling. Google coconut crab and you can see how, I want to say bizarre, but that's not a good word, how interesting they look. And they are huge. Huge. Here, Rennie, I'll show you a picture. Look at that thing. Ah! It looks like a giant tarantula. Crazy. They are, Google them. Coconut crab.
Never want a pet. That's a coconut crab.
Maybe. Question 7. What color do lobsters turn when they are cooked?
Brown.
They turn bright red. Most lobsters are a mottled brown color, but sometimes you can see a strange orange or blue lobster. And then when lobsters are cooked, they turn bright red. Slap some melted butter on them, and yes, please, they are delicious. Have you ever had lobster? Nope, probably not. I haven't had it a lot in my life either. Maybe just like a couple of times, but it is sure scrummy.
If you're in need of quality new tires and have been searching the internet for a good deal, look no further than your local Big O Tires. For a limited time, when you buy 3 tires, you'll get the 4th free on select set of tires. And because we know that tires can be an unexpected expense, take advantage of no credit needed financing made easy. They work with multiple lending partners, so the financing is tailored to you. Remember that when you buy 3 tires, you'll get the 4th free. Only at your locally owned Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Round number 3, the category is Africa. Question 1. Which river is the longest in Africa? Question 2. Which African animal is known as the king of the jungle? Question 3. What is the largest desert in Africa? Question 4. Which island off the coast of Africa is known for its unique wildlife, including lemurs? Question 5. There are only 2 countries in the world that start with the letter Z. Both are in Africa. Can you name one? Question 6. Kilimanjaro is the tallest what in Africa? Question 7. What is the southernmost country in Africa? Round number 3 answers. Question 1. Which river is the longest in Africa?
The Amazon.
The Nile River.
Yeah.
The Nile is also the longest river in the world at 4,132 miles or 6,650 kilometers. It flows from Central Africa northward through northeastern Africa to the Mediterranean Sea. Question 2. Which African animal is known as the king of the jungle?
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion.
The lion sleeps tonight. It is the lion. Lions are often called the king of the jungle due to their status as top predators.
I like tigers better.
You do?
Tigers, I think they're beautiful.
I just would love to see any of them. Question 3. What is the largest desert in Africa?
I don't know.
The Sahara.
Sahara, I was going to say that.
The Sahara is the largest hot desert in the world, spanning 9.2 million square kilometers.
Oh my God.
Big old desert. Question 4. Which island off the coast of Africa is known for its unique wildlife, including lemurs?
Madagascar.
Madagascar is home to many species that cannot be found anywhere else in the world. And what is that word that we talk about when something is located in only one place and nowhere else? The word is endemic. So lemurs are endemic to Madagascar. They are only found in nature there. Question 5. There are only 2 countries in the world that start with the letter Z. Both are in Africa. Can you name one?
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe is one of them. The other one is Zambia. Question 6. Kilimanjaro is the tallest what in Africa?
Mountain.
Mount Kilimanjaro is a dormant volcano in Tanzania with 3 volcanic cones. It is the highest mountain in Africa and the highest single freestanding mountain above sea level in the world. Question 7. What is the southernmost country in Africa?
I don't know.
South Africa.
Oh.
I wasn't trying to make it hard. South Africa is the southernmost country in Africa. You want to know something unique about South Africa?
What?
It has 3 capitals. But most countries, like the United States, has 1 capital. South Africa has 3. Round 4, the category is toys and games. Question 1. In the game of Operation, what lights up if you make a mistake? Question 2. What toy looks like a giant spring that you can play with on stairs? Question 3. What number is associated with the magic ball that can predict your future? Question 4. In what game do players take turns removing 1 block at a time from a tower and placing it on the top? Question 5. What food inspired the shape of the video game character Pac-Man? Question 6. Barbie has 3 sisters. Can you name one? Question 7. True or false? The very first Lego bricks ever made would still fit together with the bricks you can buy today. And now the answers to round number 4. Question 1. In the game of Operation, what lights up when you make a mistake?
Its nose.
His nose. All you have to do is remove items from inside the body cavity with a pair of tweezers without touching the side. But if you touch it and set off the alarm, his nose lights up and it goes, "Mah!" Right?
Mm-hmm.
Mah! Question 2. What toy looks like a giant spring that you can play with on stairs?
Slinky.
A slinky, a slinky. That is correct.
We were doing listening in science where he was using slinkies as to show what primary earthquakes were, secondary and interior or something, and he would spin it and then it would keep on going that spin and then go back and then bounce back and keep on spinning to your hand.
Cool.
And it was really cool.
Question 3. What number is associated with the magic ball that can predict your future?
Oh, 8 ball.
It is the magic 8 ball. Shake it up. Will this be a good episode of Trivia for Kids? Flip it over.
Most likely so.
Most likely so. Ask again later. What else does it say? Doesn't look good. I don't know.
It is decidedly so.
Question 4. In what game do players take turns removing 1 block at a time from a tower and placing it on the top?
Jenga.
Jenga! Carefully pull out the tile and set it on the top. Are you good at Jenga?
Yeah. We haven't played Jenga.
We haven't played Jenga lately.
We don't have Jenga, do we?
For all the games that we have in our game closet, we don't have Jenga. That's surprising. Question 5. What food inspired the shape of the video game character Pac-Man?
Cheese.
I was going to guess cheese. The answer is pizza. It does. It looks like a wheel of cheese, though, with a little cutout. I thought the same thing, Ren, but the answer is pizza.
Weird.
Question 6. Barbie has 3 sisters. Can you name one?
Chelsea.
Chelsea is one of them. The other 2 are Skipper
Barbara.
and Stacy.
Oh yeah, Stacy.
Stacy, Skipper, and Chelsea are the sisters of Barbie. Question 7. True or false? The very first Lego bricks ever made would still fit together with the bricks that you can buy today.
True.
It is true. The famous Lego brick that you play with today is more than 50 years old. The bricks made way back in 1958 will still fit perfectly with those you play with today. So they make them the exact same way as they did when they were first made, so the old ones would still fit with the new ones. Round number 5. The category is police officers. Question 1. In 2022, how many full-time law enforcement officers were there in the United States? Around 500,000, around 700,000, or around 1 million police officers? Question 2. When an officer makes an arrest, what is the series of statements called that must be read to someone in custody before questioning them? The Carrie rights, the Miranda rights, or the Samantha rights? Question 3. Which city has the largest police force in the United States? Question 4. Which state has the most police officers? Question 5. What food are police officers stereotypically known for eating? Question 6. What is a common breed of police dog? German Shepherd, Poodle, or Golden Retriever? Question 7. True or false? U.S. police departments only have police cars as transportation vehicles. And now the answers to round number 5. Question 1. In 2022, how many full-time law enforcement officers were there in the United States? Around 500,000, around 700,000, or around 1 million?
Around 700,000.
Correct. 700,000 people in the United States serving and protecting us. Thank
Wow.
you so much. We are so thankful for law enforcement. Question 2. When an officer makes an arrest, what is the series of statements called that must be read to someone in custody before questioning them? The Carrie rights, the Miranda rights, or the Samantha rights?
Miranda.
The Miranda rights.
I had no clue.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford one, one will be appointed. Anyway, the police officers or the law enforcement have to read you your Miranda rights when you are arrested. Question 3. Which city has the largest police force in the United States?
Washington, D.C.
New York City.
Oh, yeah.
The NYPD is the largest and one of the oldest municipal police departments in the United States, with approximately 36,000 officers and 19,000 civilian employees. Wow. That is a lot of police officers. But think about all the good that they did during 9/11 and how they protected and served that city. and the fire departments, and so good. Question 4, which state has the most police officers?
Washington.
California. California has the most police officers in the United States, with around 116,000 full-time law enforcement employees in 2022. Question 5. What food are police officers stereotypically known for eating?
Donuts.
Donuts! Those poor police officers. They just get assumed that they're always going to eat donuts.
Sonic named his police officer the Donut Lord.
That's right, Donut Lord. That should have been a trivia question. We did Sonic last week. Question 6. What is a common breed of police dog? German Shepherd, Poodle, or Golden Retriever?
German Shepherd.
German Shepherd is correct.
When I grow up, I want a German Shepherd and a wiener dog, and my wiener dog's name is going to be Buns.
And your wiener dog's name is going to be Buns. What is your German Shepherd's name going to be?
I don't know yet.
Okay, you have time to think about it because
Buns.
you won't be getting a German Shepherd while you live with me. Question 7, true or false? U.S. police departments only have police cars as transportation vehicles.
False.
False. Some police departments have patrol cars, SUVs, boats, aircraft, all kinds of things. So, not just cars. And now, it's time for the final exam. Now remember, you've heard these questions in the previous rounds, but these were the hardest ones we've had. So use your memory and try to think back to what the answers are. Question 1. When an officer makes an arrest, what is the series of statements called that must be read to someone in custody before questioning them?
The Miranda rights.
Question 2. What are the names of Barbie's 3 sisters?
Skipper, Stacy, and Chelsea.
Question 3. How many pairs of antennae do crustaceans have?
2.
Question 4. In the Super Mario Bros. Movie, what type of animals that inhabit an ice castle does Bowser invade at the beginning of the film?
Penguins.
Question 5. What is the most popular crustacean to eat in the world?
Shrimp.
Question 6. What is the fruit name of the crab that is famous for its ability to live both in water and on land?
The coconut crab.
Question 7. What food inspired the shape of the video game character Pac-Man?
Pizza.
And
here come your shout outs. Super Mario comes from Thomas.
thank you, Thomas.
Africa comes from Sienna.
Thanks, Anna.
Crustaceans comes from Hudson.
Thanks, Hudson.
Legos comes from Mia and her brother Kyle.
Thanks, Mia and Kyle.
And police comes from Steven.
Thanks, Steven.
All right, and here come your birthday shout outs. Our first one goes to listener Harper. She turns 10.
Happy birthday, Harper.
Harper loves Taylor Swift, Harry Potter, and Kansas City sports. So I'm guessing the Chiefs and the Royals and what is Kansas City soccer team? I know they have one. Kansas City something. Anyway, hello, Harper. You are 1 year older. Now you're double digits and it's getting colder. Hope you have the best day and it's really great. You are awesome. Happy birthday, Harper. Happy birthday, Harper. All right, our next birthday shout out goes to listener Nell, who turns 7.
Happy birthday, Nell.
Oh, Nell, we hope you're well because it's your 7th birthday. Nell, it's so swell that it's your day. We hope that you get to play. Nell, happy birthday! Awesome. Our next birthday shout out goes to listener Archer.
Thanks, Roger.
He turns 8. He loves Minecraft, baseball, kickball, his dogs, and drawing. You like those things too, minus your dogs. We don't have those, but you love everything else. Archer, that spells Archer. You love kickball and Minecraft and baseball. How many dogs do you have? And what is your favorite thing to draw, Archer?
Yeah, happy birthday, Roger.
8. That's so fun. Happy birthday, Archer. The next birthday shout out goes to listener Cooper, who is turning 9.
Happy birthday, Cooper.
Cooper, you're a super trooper and you're really cool. Cooper, you are super duper. Hope your birthday is too. All right, the next birthday shout out goes to listener Rex. He turns 5.
Happy birthday, Rex.
Rex, this is from Mom, Dad, Fred, and Midge, and they say, Happy birthday, Rex. Happy birthday to you.
Rex.
You are turning 5. It's gonna be the best day ever.
Rex.
Hope you have the very best time. And I hope that 5 is the best year you've ever had. Rex! Happy birthday. Our next birthday shout out goes to listener Wyatt, who turns 5.
Thanks, Wyatt. Happy birthday.
Wyatt is full of energy and he loves to figure out how things work. He's currently into tractors and he wants to be a tire for Halloween. That is the coolest Halloween costume I've ever heard of. A tire. That'll be good luck, Mom and Dad, finding a tire costume, but will you send us a picture because I would love to see it, right? Yeah. All right. Happy birthday, Wyatt. You want to be a tire. I hope your parents buy it so you can be it for Halloween, but don't put it on an actual tractor because I don't think that would work. Wyatt! Happy birthday! That's so awesome.
Put it on a real tire. It would work, but it would be squishy.
It would be squishy, and he would probably get very dizzy going around and around and around the field, right? All right, our next birthday shout out goes to listener Ben.
Thanks, Ben.
Ben is turning 9. He likes cats, Legos, fidgets, Hot Wheels, and marble runs. Those are all awesome things. Ben, you are turning 9. Ben, that is really fine. Ben, your name rhymes with Wren. Have you ever met her? Ben, 9, you are fine. Happy birthday, Ben. Yay! Happy birthday. All right, our last birthday shout out goes to a listener named Alexi.
Thanks, Alexi.
Guess what? Alexi is a dad. And this shout out comes from your kiddos, Gianna and Giovanni. He loves dad jokes, pizza, and being their chauffeur and DJ. And he also loves listening to Trivia for Kids. That's awesome! Alexi, you are a dad. That is so very rad. We know that you're good, not bad. Happy birthday, Alexi, Dad. Yeah! Okay, here comes your conversation starter. Brooks, since we talked about Super Mario, who is your favorite Super Mario character? I feel like I know what yours is. Whenever we play Super Mario Party, you always pick Waluigi.
I like a different.
Okay, now who do you like?
I like Luigi.
You like regular Luigi? Whenever we play Super Mario Party, who am I?
Birdo.
I am Birdo. I'm always Birdo. But I think my favorite is Yoshi. I think he's my favorite. All right, thank you for listening, everybody. Have the best week ever. Yeah. Thank you for listening to the Trivia for Kids podcast. If you have not done so already, please give us a 5-star review. Please subscribe to our podcast so that you never miss a new episode on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Trivia for Kids Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can catch all of our live videos. You can email us at triviaforkidspodcast@gmail.com And birthday shoutouts are available for Patreon subscribers.